Hi, my name's Nick. I'm here joined with David Brewer, the faculty advisor for Split Rail Record Company. So could you tell us what is Split Rail?
Split Rail is actually a class. The Split Rail, I guess, is just the name of the label that is for the class for Record Company Administration at ASU as part of the Music Industry Studies program. And so before I took over, they were signing acts and releasing records. As I don't really have a lot of expertise in that, it has been more about organizing and promoting live shows, which is more along the lines of what we are here to do tonight. So, yeah.
So tonight we are at Split Fest, and could you elaborate on what Split Fest is for us?
Yes, Split Fest is just sort of biannual festival that we put together with local acts, some folks that are associated, like students that are in the program, and other acts or performers who are not in the program. But it's just a way for us to for the class to sort of get together and sort of show their skills in terms of production and promotion and all the things that kind of go into putting shows on. So yeah.
Could you tell us when we could expect other events from Split Rail in the future?
Well, as this is my personal swan song with the program. I've been with the program for I guess 2.5 years, but I am exiting to pursue my other musical endeavors. So I don't know whether or not my successor will be as focused on live show presentation as I have been, or if the program will be more about its roots as a record label in that regard. I don't know. So we'll see where the new guy takes it.
Thank you so much for your time. I will see you inside. Hi, my name's Nick. I'm here with Boonecast, and I'm joined with Ezzell, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. So, who is Ezzell?
So I'm originally from a very small town in North Carolina. It's a small town called Whiteville, right outside of Wilmington. But basically, I grew up playing music my whole life, so my family's like super musical. And my dad's like a really awesome musician. So I kind of grew up with like a lot of musical influences. Like my dad's very classical, so he does like opera. My grandma and mom are like super into the 70s. So very like different genres, but it was super cool to like get that experience. And so yeah, I started songwriting when I was about, I would say like 15 years old, and really got into songwriting. And then when I came to school here, I got into the music school and really like developed my career that way. Got into audio engineering, and now I perform every now and then. So yeah, I'm just a big music fan. I love all kinds of music, and that's kind of how I got my start, and that's how I ended up here.
That's awesome. Could you tell us a little bit more about the EP you released recently?
Sure. Yeah, so I released an EP back in August of 2020, and it was a 4-song EP, and I actually recorded basically all of it in the studio at school, RFG Studios. And it was kind of like a collaboration with my friends. I mostly recorded it with like all of the students in my class. So whenever we got to like record that, it was super cool because we all got to like to work together and collaborate with each other. But the songs is kind of like songs that I wrote recently and not so recently. And it was just super cool to like get to work with my classmates and like make something collaborative with them. So yeah, but you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms, and yeah, you can find it everywhere.
As an aspiring audio engineer myself, what are some tips you could give to the up-and-coming producers of the world?
Yeah, sure. So I'd say like starting simple, get like a really good mic, or not really good, doesn't have to be really good. Just get like a decent mic, get a good audio interface, and get like a DAW that you like, and just start experimenting. You can get like Splice, they have really cool samples. I would say like watch like Mix with the Masters, they have really like informational videos, and just really find like a style of music that you like and you like to produce, and then like really get knowledgeable in that style of music. And really once you have a mic, an audio interface, and a DAW and a computer, you're like set. You can really do like whatever you want to do. So yeah, I just say like start simple and build yourself up from there.
Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Hey, that's good timing, my dog.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm joined outside right now with Postman Radio. The post, 2/3 of Postman Radio, 1/3 on the phone. The post-funk jazz jam band from Boone, North Carolina, right now. So, can you tell me what is Postman Radio?
Postman Radio was like a thought bubble. We was like, if we can get all the ideas that we want to do and broadcast them to all the people the way that we want to do, it will be in the style of this like funk with this rock groove behind it. And then we'll try to advance that with all our jazz influences and stuff of that nature. So that's really where it started from. But the name really came from Alvin just screaming down the hallway at us randomly at like 10 o'clock at night. So here we are, Postman Radio.
So it's a formation of a lot of different musical influences, but we got a similar idea of what we wanted to go for, and it just seemed like a good time to do it, you know. No time like now, and the Postman Radio, we decided who's got to have good music all the time, you know? It's the mailman, because he's always driving around giving out mail, so he's got to have a banging-ass radio station on all the time. So I think that was the thought process that Alvin had or something.
Yeah, that was thought behind it.
I was not there. You already know how I am. I'm lost in the sauce at all times. I'm strictly rhythms. That's it. Strictly rhythms back here.
So I know you guys played a few originals tonight. Do you have any plans to release some music on any streaming services?
Yes, we do. So we're gonna get up there and record sometime this December. So we're getting close to it. But we're gonna keep playing shows. This show was recorded. Maybe we'll put that up on YouTube or something like that. Also, I don't know. I mean, there's a bit of controversy going around with Spotify right now. A lot of people are deciding to boycott Spotify. This is relatively new news. This is breaking news right now. It decided the CEO of Spotify decided to invest in war.
Let him know.
He's like, I'm gonna invest in
Investing?
artificial intelligence
Come on,
that
AI.
that goes and is military focused,
on.
and he's
Provocative.
investing the Spotify's money into that. And it's like, come on, you can't even pay your artists,
Come on, look the government.
you know, a good rate, but
Come
you
on.
want to invest in
Speak.
military,
Speak.
and people are boycotting it.
Come
So that's
Mad
kind of
bars
on
right
the
now.
fence right now about
Mad
whether
bars
we'd
right
release
now.
on Spotify or not. I don't know,
We don't know. Probably
you
will.
know,
But
but there's a high chance we will, but
Hey,
it'll take some thinking.
Hey, we gonna think about it long and hard. We gonna have a discussion. We're gonna call up our councilmen. We're gonna do some shit. So well, you might be, we might take you on that journey with us. But yeah, be on the lookout though.
Stay tuned. For Postman Radio.
Thank you so much, Logan, for the breaking news on Spotify. You guys have a crazy unique style, I heard in there. What are some of your major influences as players and as a band?
I think every time we try to create a song, I'm instantly like, can we put like a Nate Smith type rhythm in there? Can we do something that's not heard on the regular? And then these two will just pump out some crazy licks. So it's real easy playing with these two. So yeah.
So a lot of my major influences I stemmed from like folk rock coming out, and then I really got into jazz. One of my major influences is Pink Floyd, and just their sound overall, like having like a lot like syncopation rhythm and just like very unique sound, and just like coming out with just a solid groove. And these guys really do it, They lay it down like no other, they're great. And I'm super grateful to be playing with them and writing music. I like to write the lyrics a lot of the time, but I'm excited to see what we do with it. So yeah.
And Alvin?
Alvin, you got anything?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely say we take inspiration from everywhere. Even like the smallest things, if we hear it, we hear something that we like from like a psychedelic rock song, we want to put it in a funk track, we'll do it, So we really don't want to shut off any type of influence. We see that there's like a lot of potential in all types of music. We really want to put that together to make the best product possible.
Oh, sell that shit. Sell that shit, Al. Sell that shit.
Thank you guys so much. This has been Postman Radio. Boom. That was awesome. Thank you guys. Hi, my name's Nick, and I'm joined with the Inflights. Now, Garrett, can you tell me, who are the Inflights?
We're just a group of friends who love playing some groovy tunes. We come from a lot of different backgrounds in terms of music, so alternative rock, indie rock, R&B, a little punk in there occasionally. But we just like to have fun and play some groovy tunes for the people.
If you guys had to pick, what's one song that's your favorite to play live?
Do you want to go first?
I really like playing Take Me Away. That one's my favorite.
That's a good. Harder to Breathe, Maroon 5.
Honestly, 1965 was fun. We did it for the first time tonight. That was a good time.
That went well.
Mine's probably a song called Stoplight, because like there's just a lot of different like timing changes and stuff, and it just kind of, I don't know, when it drops it's fun.
Now this is a question for Garrett and Braden. So what's it like being in multiple bands? Because I know both of you are in Felspar as well.
It keeps us very busy, but we love doing it, you know, like I feel like this band is more for like just kind of, I guess, more chill vibes, and Felspar is just when you're fucking angry and you just want to smash some stuff, you just play some heavy metal, and yeah, we love it.
Yeah, me and Garrett have been writing music together now for like 5 years. We were in a couple like projects back in high school. Now we live together, so it just kind of feels like the natural progression. I see a lot of Garrett. I'll say I see a lot of Garrett. But yeah, it's been a good time.
Now, I know I'm a huge fan of your cover of What's New Scooby-Doo that you played live at Legends recently. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo character?
It's got to be Shaggy, man. Like I've been told since I was a kid that I look like him, and I feel like that sometimes I'm just the character, like whether that's a good or a bad. Okay. Like Scooby-Doo, we gotta play this house show.
Man, I would say mine is definitely Scooby. No, he's just a classic cartoon dog. I mean, who doesn't love Scooby?
Man, you took mine. I like dogs. I don't know.
Velma, she's the archetype. Like honestly, just saying. Oh wait. What is the name of that like goth band that they have going on?
What?
Oh, do you guys know what I'm talking about? The Witch Sisters.
I feel like I should know this, but I don't.
Ah, it's a thing.
What are you talking about?
The Hex Girls! The Hex Girls! Yes, the Hex Girls. That's it. Final answer.
All right, thank you guys so much. My name's Nick, and this has been the Inflights. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Hi, my name's Nick. I'm joined with Juniper Avenue tonight, a indie garage rock band from Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, could you tell me, what is Juniper Avenue?
Juniper Avenue is more than just a band, it's an idea. No, we're just a couple of dudes hanging out, just playing some music, just writing. Been together for like 2 years, so we're just happy to be playing some shows again, happy to be at Ransom tonight.
So, where is Juniper Avenue located?
Juniper Avenue is in downtown Wake Forest. It kind of crosses through like the whole area.
Soon to be Boone. Soon to be Boone.
This is true. That's a good answer.
So, what's the significance of Juniper Avenue to the band?
Hey, one of y'all got that one.
Jeremy's got this.
Okay, so we went through a couple different. So we started out as just me and Graham. We were Hummingbird band, and then we added these two knuckleheads, and we went through a couple different names. We went through some weird ones that were just like really.
No, it wasn't weird.
It was really, really edgy and just like really very high school names. And then we were like, we have to change it. Like, this is dumb. And we were just driving, and there's a street, Juniper Avenue, and that's it. That's the whole story. It's really lame, but that's the whole story. That's all we got. It's just a street in our town.
Keeping it simple, nothing wrong with that, yeah. So, I know you've played a lot of shows at Hillside and the Greenhouse, right? In the past. Could you share any like crazy stories from any of those shows?
Is my mom gonna see this? Okay, so at Hillside, I think he just went inside, but Caffeine Daydream, another Boone band, shout out to them. One of them went crowd surfing and fell down on a glass bottle and got like just his whole back torn up. And then the drummer punched through a drum head, and then he like broke his hand or something. I don't know. But Luke can tell you about his foot.
Oh, my foot. Well, my foot was broken, and I still played. Well, that's pretty much it.
Greenhouse. His toes were purple.
Where are we on profanity for this thing? Are we good?
Eddie, go for it.
Oh, my God. Okay. So I met this guy right after Greenhouse, and we were a little, hanging, And this guy, I don't know why, but I went up to him. I had to ask him because he just looked kind of pissed off. And so I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" He said, "I came here to beat the shit out of somebody." I was like, "Who?" And he said, "Anybody." And I kid you not, I don't know if this guy lived at the Greenhouse, but he had something to do with it because he came behind me and said, "So you like beating the shit out of people?" I'm thinking he's like trying to start something. He's like, "Well, we're kind of looking for a bodyguard, so, like, do you want the gig?" Yeah, and I'm like limping and shit. And he's like, this guy's like, "Yeah, I love to beat the shit out of people. I fucking love it."
Meanwhile, this dude's foot looks like Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, yeah, my foot looked awful because I was walking on it and I shouldn't have been. And I wish I had a picture of it. I don't have a picture of it, but it looked like it was gonna fall off. No joke. Oh.
Right. Thank you guys so much for your time tonight. Really looking forward to see you perform. Yeah.
Thank you. Good to be.
Boom. Good. Awesome. Thank you so much.
That was fun.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Nick. I'm here with the most brutal band in Boone, Felspar. Now, could you tell me, what is Felspar?
We are just a heavy-ass band from Boone.
Yeah, honestly, we've been saying it all along. We don't want commercial success. We only want violence. So, like, that's what we're trying to bring.
Yep. I mean, as long as you bring the energy to our shows, that's all we're looking for. Nothing else.
There's no more standing still in the pit.
So I've seen on your social media pages a lot about this EP that's in the works. Could you give me a little more information about that? Maybe like a release date?
Yeah. So I'm producing this EP. We got all the guitars recorded, and we're just gonna spend a week in December, and we're just gonna bang out the entire EP and have it mixed and ready probably by January, maybe a little bit after. But yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit more about the sound of Felspar?
So we don't really stick to one genre, but we really like a lot of hardcore, metalcore, some new metal influence. Like, we've got one song that Garrett wrote mainly called Moderator that's a very System of a Down-esque. And then we've got our single Broken Again, which is more like Sit to Your Guns, Knock to Lucy. And yeah, we just kind of go for anything that's heavy under the sun.
Yeah. Mixture of Limp Bizkit and the Beatles.
And this is a question for Eli and Jackson here. What's it like being in a band with your brother?
I mean, it's great. We push each other really hard, harder than I would push anyone else, because I know that we can just fight it out if we need to. But we both grew up on heavy music, so we really like to write together. And we're good at putting our heads together and making something happen.
Yeah, I mean, we get pissed off at each other a lot, but for most of the time, it's a fun experience. Had the same music taste and everything, so yeah, it works out well.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Boom.
Like Scooby-Doo, we gotta bust out of here, Ricky. So, like, just kind of stuff like that. So it's definitely Shaggy.
Thank you so much for that wonderful impression, Garrett. Good.
That was fun.